The film begins with five friends named Guerrero, Armando, Pedro, Guillermo, and Polo. They seem like ordinary people from the outside, but in reality, they are members of Mexico's elite special forces. Their vacation takes a turn for the worse when their car collides with another vehicle, and some armed boys start shooting.
Take cover from behind.
Then a flashback is shown, where mother and daughter Carla and Lucia are going to the market. On the way, Carla feels something strange, so Lucia stops to comfort her daughter. Just then, Carla sees some rotting soldiers' corpses nearby. Seeing this, they quickly run to inform the authorities. Meanwhile, in a small diner, Guerrero and Mario see some gangsters committing a crime right in front of the police station. They had such influence in that area that they weren't afraid to commit crimes even in front of the police station. At the same time, they were trying to abduct the mother and daughter who had come earlier to report what they had witnessed to the police. Seeing this, Guerrero, who is an experienced officer, intervened to save both of them. He directly confronted the gangsters and a fierce fight broke out. In a short while, several police officers came out of the station. But instead of helping, they pointed their weapons at Guerrero. The police couldn't understand his good intentions, and the situation turned into a confrontation. To avoid any misunderstanding, Guerrero showed his badge and identified himself as a captain of the elite force. As soon as his identity was known, the chief immediately ordered his men to arrest him. When Guerrero was preparing to leave, Lucia and Carla came to him and said that they went to the station because they had seen a mass grave, a burial of many bodies nearby. Immediately after, the army arrived there, and forensic experts were also sent for investigation with the soldiers. The team arrived at the location and found the bodies of several soldiers, who had been hastily buried. However, the identity of those responsible for this massacre remained a mystery. In honor of the fallen soldiers, the army held a formal ceremony, where their families had the opportunity to pay their final respects. During this time, the sudden discovery of the grave spread quickly, and every major TV channel in Mexico reported on the incident. The media revealed that the soldiers were beaten and killed when they were trying to capture the famous drug lord Pablo Guzman. Pablo was in the middle of a meeting. When he realized the growing threat, he warned his associates about Guerrero, who was an elite soldier and could not be taken lightly. During this time, Pablo devised a clever plan and ordered his men to kidnap Lucia and Carla. At the military base, Guerrero gathered his team to plan the next step to capture Pablo. According to their intelligence, the main suspect behind the murder was Lalo El Marrano, one of Pablo's top enforcers. Their plan was to first capture Lalo and use him as bait to lure Pablo and his men out. The next day, Guerrero and his team executed the plan and soon succeeded in capturing Lalo while he was eating at a restaurant. Meanwhile, Pablo was seen meeting with the Mexican defense minister. When the opportunity arose, a corrupt official was taking a bribe from Pablo to prevent the military from capturing him. At that moment, the minister informed Pablo that he had tapped Guerrero's phone and that Lalo had been arrested. He was trapped and made to confess to the murder. In exchange for Lalo's arrest, Guerrero and his team were given a 3-day leave. They took this opportunity to plan a visit home to meet their families. Before leaving, everyone took a group photo to cherish the memories of the mission, but their short vacation was suddenly disrupted by the same attack shown at the beginning of the film. It became clear that Pablo's people were behind this attack and were determined to eliminate Guerrero. However, being an elite soldier, Guerrero and his companions easily defeated the attackers. Shortly thereafter, Romano suddenly arrived there.
Come out, you guys! Stop them!
The excellent fighting skills of Guerrero and his team gave them the advantage, and they eliminated Romano's strength. Despite being injured, Romano warned Guerrero that he and his team would not survive because Pablo would not stop until they were all dead. After Romano's defeat, Guerrero and his team decided to leave before Pablo and his team arrived. On the way, Guerrero contacted the military headquarters and requested backup. He also informed that Pablo and his gang were following them. Shortly after, Pablo and his men arrived along with Romano.